Hi Internet, I'm John Appleseed. Thanks so much for joining me on my YouTube channel where we do a daily crossword puzzle. Today we have the Los Angeles Times crossword for Friday, April 24th, 2026. The constructor is James Mattina. Patty Verrill is the editor of the Los Angeles Times crossword. And let's see what we have today. One across is not so hot wheels. So I'm thinking wheels is a synonym for car here. A car that's not so hot, something like crate or jalopy, but I can't think of a four-letter word. One down is bud. Let's try pal for that. Two down, make a call. To ref or ump, make a call in a game. Three down, zeros. Nope. Four down is crosswalk, spot. An intersection. A school. 15 across, seize eagerly as an opportunity. Grab. 18 across, theaters that typically don't serve popcorn. Operating theaters, surgical theaters. I'm thinking of Kramer taking his box of Junior Mints into a surgery theater. I'm not sure about that. 19 down, miscalculate. Let's try error. 5 down is Hindi honorific. I would say Shri, but we need a 5-letter one. 5 across is recap. 16 across is blank acid. Amino acid comes to mind. 6 down, actress Thurman. Okay, that's Uma. 7 down, Guernsey for one is a breed of cow or an island. I'm not sure. 8 down, as opposed to. On the other hand, nope. 9 down, shares on socials, posts. Recap, to sum up. Theaters that typically don't serve popcorn. What is the Hindi honorific? Swami? Amino, I think, is right. As opposed to. 22 across is baby foxes. I think they're called kits. 25 across, heavy reptile with a flexible carapace. Maybe Guernsey is a milk cow. Yeah, that fits. As opposed to, unlike, did not click at first. 30 across, mud. Woe, is woe mud? Not sure about that. 23 down is mid-size ride. Okay, a mid-size car could be a sedan. 28 down, shuttlecock paths. Shuttlecock in a badminton game, I think, would travel in an arc. 10 across, range that measures acidity and alkalinity. That is the pH scale, I think. Does it begin with pH? 10 down, abbreviation for a rained out event. Sure. 11 down, fictional Captain Hornblower. Horatio Hornblower is the name of that character. 12 down, foment. Stir up, maybe. 13 down, giant pole tossed in Highland Games. That's tossing the caber, where they throw a tree trunk. 14 down, monastery head. Let's try abbot for that. What is the scale that measures acidity and alkalinity? I may not know that word. Like clean water. Like clean water. Court action. Is it a tennis court? 24 across, round bump on a cactus. And heavy reptile with a flexible carapace. Abbott must be wrong. Is caber wrong? $31 across, sink annoyance, drip. Not sure. 35 across, snack topped with cotija. You can put cotija cheese on a taco. 33 across, spring event. The spring thaw, when the river thaws or the lake thaws. Trojan War warrior for 27 down. We're 2 Ajaxes in the Iliad. 36 across. Antelope that can go without water for long stretches. Okay. Ibex, I think, is that. I don't know this heavy reptile. 29 across. Economist who wrote Freakonomics, or co-wrote Freakonomics. Don't know that. 32 across. Sync annoyances, again. Don't know. Director Duvernay, I think it's Ava Duvernay. She shows up in the crossword a lot. 26 down. Keisha's blank talk. I think that is TikTok. So sync annoyances for 32 across. Singer Halliwell, 21 across. Jerry Halliwell. Wasn't she one of the Spice Girls? Are we switching clues around or something? Economist. 33 down. Relaxed pace. And 34 down. Monster slain by Hercules was the Hydra, the many-headed Hydra. So this is a Y. Is there's an oryx. Antelope, isn't there? A trot for relaxed pace. I want to say oryx is spelled with like an AU at the beginning or something, but this could be a variant. Like business with no overhead. Businesses with no overhead. No. Gadget that has a click wheel. 44 across. Ring leader with a question mark. I'm having difficulty with this puzzle today. 49 across. I hope you dance, singer Womack. Is it Terry? Kind of rings a bell. 52 across. Person represented by the sunset flag. Person represented by the sunset flag. 58 across. Wright, who plays Shuri in the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Who is Shuri? I don't know who that is. 61 across. 1 pointers in horseshoes. Is that a leaner? When the horseshoe leans against the stake? That doesn't fit either. Seed covering for 44 down. Nope. And 45 down. Polio vaccine developer. Wasn't that Jonas Salk? 41 down. Light. And 36 down. Like businesses with no overhead. And a gadget that has a click wheel. 53 down is Hip Hop is Dead rapper. Okay, I don't know any of these. 37 across, gets the gold, wins. Neat, tidy. Some of these come right away, and then there are others that are just not clicking at all. 42 across, blank velvet cupcake. I think that's red velvet cupcake. Ring leader. 46 down, canvas support. You can put a canvas painting on an easel while you're painting it. 42 down, andale, let's go in Spanish, move it in Spanish, something like that. I don't know what the answer. Yay team, we're winning. 50 across, heritage group celebrated in May. Is that Asian American and Pacific Islanders? I think that's right. 54 across, equestrian style. Or when parsed differently, a 3-part instruction for making 19 clues in this puzzle. Match their answers. Okay, so I think there are going to be, the answers are going to make sense immediately. That's why I'm having so much trouble. And 19 of them, that's a large number of themed answers. Equestrian style. Don't know. 59 across, reorders a draft. Draft like draft into the army. Many, informally. Latza. Rapido could be a synonym in Spanish for andale. Yay team. We win it. You can reorder a draft of a piece of writing by editing it. Sci-fi beings are extraterrestrials, ETs. I think this is we win it. Equestrian style, or is that side saddle? We did it, yay team. That can give us side saddle for an equestrian style. I think that fits. Thompson of Creed. Okay, this is Tessa Thompson. Side saddle. Do we need to move letters to the side or something? 48 down. Ipanema. Greeting. Girl from Ipanema, she goes to Greenland. That is hola, the Brazilian way to say hello. 43 down. Refinery inputs. Crude petroleum products go into the refinery and come out as refined petroleum products. 38 down, blank you like to know. Wouldn't you like to know? 56 down, Anaheim team on scoreboards are the Los Angeles Angels as opposed to the Dodgers. 57 down, subside is to ebb like the tide at its ebb. I'm at peace in the web of your arms. So 60 across, the clue is make possible. We've got ENAB in there. So if the answer is enable, and we are removing the LE, maybe moving LE to the side or something. Place to hitch a ride would be a stable. Okay. Or is it taking the LE from above it? Okay, so stable loses its LE, enable loses its LE, and then those two clues make sense if we're doing that. So what is this? Ring leader. Let's get ready to rumble is something you might hear. This is a T for trot. Let's get ready to rumble. Are we moving the LE from the beginning as well? We remove the LE from the beginning, we get... Probably heard that. Let's get ready to rumble would be a start to a boxing match. So we remove the LE from the beginning and the end. For this one, I think 39 down. Fire on all cylinders. An engine hums when it is running well. PD dispatch would be an all points bulletin. Big spender at a casino is a whale. Duo is a couple. Maybe we're taking the LE off of all the across answers that hit the edge, the right edge, and maybe the left edge as well, because I'm not getting any of these. Some kind of turtle, then, if we're going to add an LE, could be a turtle, a leather, back sea turtle. Okay, wow. Leatherback sea turtle. So I think there's an LE at the beginning of all of these clues on the left side of the puzzle. Yeah, 11 or something could be that. Leaks for sink annoyances. That makes sense. Zeros. Are they knots? Crosswalk spot. A street. Not so hot wheels. It begins with LE. Lemons are cars that don't run well. We were reminded of that in a recent Minute Cryptic, weren't we? Seize eagerly, to leap on. And theaters that typically don't serve popcorn. Some kind of halls that, yeah, then Sahib for the Hindi honorific. LE blank 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 halls. Crosswalk spot. Let's try knots for zeros, kind of the English word, knots and crosses. Make a call. To opt for something is to choose it, I guess. Lecture halls typically don't serve popcorn, so Mac is Bud. Yeah, hey Mac. Lecture halls. This must be streets. To leap at an opportunity, knots with an A. Yeah, I think that's right. And then street is where you would find a crosswalk, and Levitt must be the last name of the co-author of Freakonomics. Okay, I think we've got all of those. Yeah, and you can see why I was having trouble filling in so many of these answers. So this is going to end in LE. It's going to be the pH scale. Like clean water, potable. Abbott goes back in for the monastery head. Court action. Postponed as the abbreviation for a rained out event. Not a tennis court or a legal court, but a basketball court for 20 crosses where you might see some dribbling. Dribble is court action. Foment is stir up. And areole with an LE at the end is the round bump on a cactus. All right. So then let's see if we can finish off this corner. Still don't know the gadget that has a click wheel. Let's get ready to rumble. It's not Terry Womack. It's going to be Ellie something Womack. I don't know who Terry Womack is. Person represented by the sunset flag. What is the sunset flag? Is that the flag of Arizona? Wright, who plays Shuri. So this could be leaners. The one-pointers in horseshoes. We're removing the LE. Seed covering. Oh, Sabin is some kind of name associated with polio vaccine, isn't it? Light. And like businesses with no overhead, with a question mark. So it's some kind of a joke, like an umbrella, or the opposite of an umbrella stand. One owner business. No, that doesn't fit. I'm not sure about this Oryx either. Hip hop is dead, rapper. Wow, it's still not clicking. Gadget has a click wheel. What is a click wheel? With like an iPod. iPod had a click wheel. That was its revolutionary input system. To ignite is to light a fire. Open air businesses out in the open air would have no roof, no overhead in that sense. Okay, so I guess Oryx is correct. Lee Ann Womack, maybe? Oh, is the sunset flag an LGBT symbol? Maybe lesbian goes in there. Nas is a rapper name. Letitia sounds like a plausible name. Is Testa a seed covering? I haven't heard that used that way before. I think it comes from the Latin word for head, hence the French tête for head. Well, let's try a T and see if that finishes the puzzle. That was it. Okay, I was guessing even at the very end there. It took me a long time to figure out that we were removing letters from some of these. I did think of pH scale as the answer for tenacross, but didn't think that maybe we were rebusing or taking off a letter. Side saddle still didn't really click as to what we were doing. I just got that from equestrian style. It was this clue, 60 across, where all the downs I had filled in, and I got ENAB with a clue of make possible, and then it finally clicked that, okay, enable and stable would fit for place to hitch a ride. We're taking off the LE, and then this clue, 44 across, told me we're taking off the beginning LE and the last LE from all the acrosses that touch the edge in this puzzle. That one was hard. So 18 minutes and a half for a Friday New York Times puzzle. I guess that's not a bad time. Anything under 20 minutes I'm happy with. So yeah, that was good. And then I still struggled with this corner. I just don't know a lot of these. Letitia Wright, Leanne Womack, the Sunset Flag, and leaners, I think was what I knew down here that got me. And I don't know testa as a word for seed covering. Okay, so a difficult Friday puzzle, but we managed to get through it. Thanks for hanging out with me on this Friday morning. Please come back to my channel for more puzzles and games, and I'll see you next time.